Hey, so this is just a quick video on how to get the WebWallet working with the ChainSafe Gaming SDK. This was asked by users, so I figured I'd just make a quick video. This has a few assumptions that you've downloaded the game Web3 wallet from our GitHub repository. I'll have a link to it already, but that project you should be already at that point where you actually have this running. So the first thing is just basically like yarn start and just make sure that this actually runs. Okay. And loading up. Okay. It's popping up. Put in a password. You do so. And we don't see anything. And I kind of like expect to see that. Yeah, so you should be getting this invalid URL. Now let's copy this local host here and then go into the SDK. So I'm kind of already like here. I have the wallet login. I'll select the login script here and you'll see the wallet login. I'll go into the wallet login. And then what we're going to do here is go into the sign method. And then at the top, you're going to see this URL. And this is going to be important for later, but for right now, I'm just going to copy and paste in the local host. So we're signing through the local host now. So we can minimize that. This also has a couple other instructions, but in the build settings, yeah, I guess you don't necessarily have to have that. It will automatically index to the correct one if we're inside the editor. I'm just going to run this. Uncheck. Popping up. And you'll notice here that the origin is localhost 1234, and it's the exact same as what we had before. So we'll click on sign, get the copy signature. Great. And then you can see here that we have the account, but it didn't index, right? So in order to fix that, what we want to do is we want to have the login, wallet login first, and then this is our, our game scene. So we'll just check that, rerun the project, and check to remember me, log in. And then also you see the origin is localhost. Click on sign, copy. Now we go to the sample scene and you see there's no more error. Okay, so now that you've gotten to that point, you possibly want to put this on your own, hosting. So I'm using Gitbooks. So this kind of assumes that you have, Gitbook installed. And if I go to my account here, you'll see that, I have a github.io, and you'll notice here that I have my index, which is my main one, and then I have this WebWallet folder that will have, the build in here. So this is also really important. So it's going to select that. Now, if we go back into the project here, you're going to notice that we have, this homepage URL. So in my instance, this is going to be kbrian. The wallet that I have created inside of my GitHub repository is WebWallet. And then the public URL is also going to be the same as that folder. So we'll just copy and paste that. Now you also need to make like a build of this. So I'm just going to shut this down for the time being. And then you can just say yarn build. Okay. Now you're going to take the build of this. Now, after you've created the build, a better thing to do too is just to like delete this, distribution folder. Keep things clean. And then just run the yarn build again. And you should see like the new distribution folder, and you'll see that this is cleaner. And what you want to do now is just upload, these files to, your hosting. So I have, I'll just open up GitHub desktop for this. And it's not the better ways of going about this, but for this example, it's showing maybe a lot more steps than I would normally do. So inside of this Git for my kwame.github.io, you'll see that I have a web wallet here. And, basically all you need to do is just, I already have things there. I've already tested this out, but this is just the overall flow. I'll do it destructively to really emphasize that it works. Okay. And you can see here that I'm updating this logo, and there's just some like minor edits. I'll just say update and commit to main, and I'll push this. Okay. So notice here that I have this web wallet, and the index is still the same, and then the web wallet for the public URL. So now that I have that, we can go back into Unity, and I'm just going to bring up my editor. And now in here, we are going to take the link that we have set as where our web wallet is. So now I'm just going to update that. Okay, update that. I will stop, click on play. And uncheck the remember me, click on login. We'll find message. Notice here is communicating with kwamebrian.github.io. Click on sign, copy signature. And there we go. That's all you need to do to basically, create your own web wallet, have it on your own hosting. Of course, if you wanted to change the image to your own custom, logo for your company and add any additional text, you'd have to just, update the, the image here, and then it's just basically the same thing. And hope that helps, and bye for now.